Hello and welcome to our pizza restaurant website designed to meet the EU regulations for independent restaurant ordering platforms. So we're going to be starting off with our ER diagrams, and then we're going to go over a little bit of our code and our logic that we used in the code, and then we're going to run our website and show off some of the functionalities that we have. And here we have our ER diagram, so just going to go over some of the main parts. We have our customer that can order an order, and that order can have one or many order items, which consists of either pizzas, drinks, or desserts. And if that order is submitted successfully, we go over to the delivery model, and the delivery person can deliver one or several deliveries depending on the postal code. So now we're going to go over some of the logic in our code base. First off, for our high-level framework, we used Django, which comes with an ORM, or Object Relational Mapping. So what this means is that instead of needing to write raw SQL queries into the code ourselves, Django translates our models into SQL queries automatically. So this makes interacting with the database a lot cleaner and more intuitive, and it's also a lot easier to manage the code when there aren't any SQL queries in it. What we did implement, however, is our repository pattern. So in almost every app, like customers, discounts, or orders, we have a service file that handles all of the business logic. And the point is that the logic shouldn't interact directly with the database. Instead, the service files interact with the repository files, which are responsible for getting and saving the data to the database. So as an example, our order item repository is only accessed by the order item service, which makes sure that there's a separation between our business logic and our database interaction. We've also implemented a unit of work pattern which manages how our data is saved to the database. The file ensures that changes related to orders, such as the order items and pizza count for each customer, are either saved completely or rolled back. So as an example, if something goes wrong, such as the server failing during a transaction, the system will ensure that either the whole order is saved or none of it is. And this prevents partial saves in our database and maintains overall consistency. Finally, we're going to be looking at the order service factory and order service file. So the order service class handles everything when it comes to logic of the order management. So as you can see, the file has a lot of dependencies and repositories. So to avoid having to create instances of those dependencies every time, we made this order service factory class. What this does is it creates an instance of the order service class with all of the dependencies already injected in. We decided to do this because it promotes loose coupling and it makes the code a lot more maintainable. Because if we wanted to add another service, as an example, maybe a subscription service, all we would need to do after creating it is add it to one of the cases in the create order. And now we're going to be running our server. So here we go, and we're just going to create an account and then create some orders and show some of the functionalities we have in our website. So here's our registering page. We have username, password, first name. We have our birthday and postal code, which will both be used later. And let me just fill these details in. And now that we have our details filled in, note that the postal code is 1234AB. We can just register here and it should take us straight to the order page. And here we are. So we have our list of pizzas, drinks, and desserts. And note that the pizzas have an icon next to them if they are vegetarian, and the price is based on the price of the ingredients plus 40% profit margin and 9% VAT. So if we go down here and we try to order some cookies, we can either replace the number here, or we can just, the arrow on the right, we can click on it, and the order price and summary are updated dynamically because we have JavaScript logic in our HTML files. And if we try to order here, it'll say that we haven't selected any pizzas yet. So let's go and get some pizzas. Let's buy 10 margarita pizzas, and that's updated to the price total, and now we can submit order. And now we're to our order success page. So we've got our order summary with the order details, the status, which changes and updates as the order gets closer to being delivered. We have our estimated delivery time here, and we have an option to cancel order, which disappears after the first 5 minutes. Now our delivery person assigned has been Pierre, and if we go and order again using the same account, so the postal code is the same. First of all, we have bought more than 10 pizzas because we had 10 pizzas in our last order, so we get a 10% discount on the offer. And as we can see, if we order a mozzarella or a margarita pizza, the total price with additional discount is €6.29. So let's try and order that. And as you can see, the delivery person is the same because it's been less than 30 minutes, it's been less than 3 minutes, and the postal code is the same. So Pierre gets assigned this delivery as well. Now we can also test out the cancel order. We are sure we want to cancel the order, and now we're redirected to the login page. And now we're going to be ordering with a user whose birthday is today. And note that the the postal code is the same as our first customer. So as you can see, we get the notification, happy birthday. For the occasion, we would like to offer you a free pizza and drink. So let's order 1 margarita pizza. We'll order 1 Hawaiian pizza, and then we'll order 2 Red Bulls. And if we go to the order summary, we can see that it takes a cheaper pizza every time and marks it as free, and it splits the Red Bulls, 1 of them paid and 1 of them free. So if we just submit the order, it's been longer than 3 minutes since our last order, since the delivery time is 10 minutes later. And so we have a different delivery person assigned, Samuel. However, Samuel is going to have the same postal code as Pierre. And if we just look at the SQL table of delivery people, we can see that Pierre has 1 assigned order because we cancelled the second one, and Samuel has 1, and they both have the same postal code. Finally, if we take a look at the discount here, we're ordering with the birthday account, and we don't get our free drink anymore because that's only once. We can take a look at the discount code, and I added a discount disc test, which is 10% off, and once again the summary goes down to €6.29. Finally, if we go to our monitoring tabs, you can see our different orders. The cancelled order isn't there anymore, obviously, and now our order is being prepared here, and the other 2 are still processing. And finally, if we want to look at how much we have earned, we can go to the earning report page where we have different filters such as age, gender, region, month. And so if we go to our month and we filter all ages, 13 is the minimum, we can see that we have €94.88. And that's everything from our website. Thank you for listening, and I hope you have a nice day.